Well, it seems to be a never-ending fight against the rabbits on this particular farm. We've certainly cut a lot of them out. I already know, still we're going to get into double figures. We'll see if we can get some during the day, and once we get into night we'll be able to blast a few during the night as well. I will talk more about the equipment later because I know we want to get out there and start getting some of these rabbits. But I've got the Epic One and the HiKMicro Alpex LITE on top. First time using it, and let's see how many we get. That sun is starting to come down pretty quick actually, so what my plan of action is, I'm going to walk to one of my favourite little spots where I like to go set myself up, where I sit down and just wait, see if any rabbits come back out, because as I'm walking down here I'm going to be scaring them all. Because it's daytime, they see me coming, they just run away. So it's a bit of a walk to where I need to go. It's right to the other side of the farm unfortunately. But if I do see any rabbits along the way, then I will stop and see if I can take a shot at any unfortunate rabbits. 73 yards. Excellent start. First kill with the Alpex LITE. Well, that's a really good start. Got the first one in the bag just as I'm on my way down to where I'm actually trying to get to. Not sure if I'll get any more along the way, but we'll just wait and see. But right now, heading to where I need to go. There's actually 2 or 3 in this field here, and I'm just over this hedge here, so I should be able to have a go at one of these. 123 yards. Absolutely smacked that one. And there's a couple still there. Let's get a range on these. 130 yards. Another one just popped out. Oh, happy with that. Really good shot. You can just see it's starting to get a little bit dark. You can see on this camera here, it's struggling a little bit, but the Alpex is it's bringing in a lot of light compared to what my DJI action camera is bringing in. Well, we've managed to get a few rabbits before we even got into position. My little spot, which I like to go. Just starting to get a little bit cold because that sun has now disappeared. So I'm going to start getting myself dressed up very, very shortly once I get into position. I usually go just round the corner to my right. I'm just going to see if I can get one here. If I get one here, then I might just move around the other corner. Yeah, just wait here, see if we get one. And I think if I do get one, I'll probably put a jacket on or something on because I'm getting a little bit too cold. A rabbit over to my left. I can actually see it running about. Let's get a range on it. .78 yards. I gotta say, that made one hell of an impact when it hit. Wow, that didn't half thump. I can imagine the slug has probably just opened up like that. Wow. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Right, we just got that one, so just gonna shift myself round to the other side of this corner. There's actually a few rabbits just in the distance. They're more than 100 yards away. I think they might just got a little bit spooked, but I'll get myself into position ready because I'm sure they'll come back out into the open. That's different. We've got a crow. See what distance it's at. 114 yards. Well, that looked absolutely devastating. I think I might go collect that. If I ever get a chance at a crow, I'm never going to say no. I actually thought it was a black rabbit at first, until it took off, and I thought, that's a weird looking rabbit with wings. It's quite a big one. Just got to wait for the rabbits now, seeing as I've just disturbed them all. Get my jacket on. That was quite a good bonus getting that carrion crow. Some of you might be wondering, why do we shoot them? Well, on this particular farm, they do go into a lot of the, back in the barns, they do go and take quite a lot of feed, which causes problems for spreading disease. That's the reason I am allowed to shoot that. And it has now gone a wee bit chilly. I've now switched over to the night vision mode on the Alpex LITE. You do need an external IR, so just bear that in mind. And you do need your own scope rings. I've got some Sportsmatch rings on here, and I'm using my trusty Solaris SRX IR torch. So the equipment that I'm using tonight is the Epic One in 25 FAC. It is currently shooting 39 grain wildman slugs. On top, I have the HiK Alpex 4K LITE. This is mainly a airgun user scope. That is because it's a very lightweight, compact design with 4K image quality as well. The approximate price on this is roughly about £650. Not only that, this scope has a laser rangefinder and a ballistic calculator. The thermal monocular that I'm using tonight is the HiKMicro FQ35 PRO. The rifle itself is currently sat on a Manbilly carbon fibre tripod. There's also a discount code. Check the video description. There's a link there and a code so you can get a discount off this tripod. 55 yards. Well, it ran around for a little bit, but then it soon stopped and the slug did the damage. I don't like to see them run, but you know, it can happen. But it didn't last long and it did drop. But yeah, that is another rabbit. Another rabbit. And that's probably scared everything off. There's one here at 61 yards. But I've just got to feed it through the gap in the fence. Luckily its head is just in the right place. Should be able to get this one. That'll do. I think I'll make a move now. I'll have a little look in a different area. But yeah, That's another one down. Got one here. That's 114 yards. Well, very solidly hit. Another one at over 100 yards. Just in case you're wondering what soup I'm having tonight, this is tomato soup. Just as plain as you like. I think after this I'm probably going to move somewhere else. See if we can get some more rabbits in a different location. Just seems a little bit quiet around here. Going for another little wander, just going back pretty much the way I came. So now that it's night time, I'm expecting the rabbits to be out in the fields that I passed before and scared them all. So I'm hoping that they're all starting to come out now. I'm in a really awkward spot here. I'm pointing really far down and I'm struggling to focus at this close distance, but it's less than 40 yards. Well, that's two down. Got the first one easy enough. Second one just caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't know it was there, and didn't quite shoot it in the exact spot that I wanted to. It danced around for a bit, but you know, the slug did its job eventually. So that's another two. We've got another one at 90 yards. I'm still in that same position, but a bit further away. So it's a bit more flat shooting. Oh, that was a nice solid thump when it hit home. Very nice. Something really close here. It looks a bit too small to be a rabbit. I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, it's a rat. Oh, and he's running away. He's running away. Well, 39 grain is certainly going to be enough for a rat. I think it was probably about 50 yards. It started off at 40 yards and it started running away. So it probably got 50, 55 yards on a little rat. That was unexpected. I don't think he knew what actually hit him. I bet that was a bit of a shock to him. Bit of a shock to me as well. But more so for him. We'll go find that rat that I just shot. There we are. And he's quite a big one as well. Check out my foot. Yeah, it's time for a little bit of a location change. All I'm doing is just going for a little bit of a walk, and we'll see where it takes us. There's quite a few rabbits here just in front of me. Relatively close distance actually. It's 43 yards. Well, I got the first one. Could see all the other ones in the background, but just couldn't quite get onto that second one. Moving around too much for me, but yeah, another rabbit. We've got 2 or 3 rabbits just over this hedge, just lining up. Hopefully at least get one of them. See if we get chance at a follow-up. Well, chance at a second rabbit at least. Well, we got that one, but the other two have just absolutely legged it. But no, that was a solid hit at about 70 yards. Yeah, really happy with that. There's a rabbit actually over here somewhere. There it is. Let's just range it. It's at 83 yards. No, he's running. I can't shoot that now because it's the cows are on the other side. No, not taking that risk. 82 yards. That's another one. Quite enjoying using this Alpex LITE. I like the style of it. It's like a traditional rifle scope, but it's just a bit more compact and it's really, really lightweight. I can't stress that enough. I am pushing it a little bit with an FACA, so I'm going over 100 yards. You know, it's got quite a small eyepiece. However, I think this would be perfect if I stick this onto a sub 12. So stay tuned for that as well. Well, we've come to another night of controlling rabbits. Again, as I expected, we managed to get into double figures. Got a few during the day as well. Really happy with that. Always happy when I get some rabbits during the day. Came to night time and managed to bag a few as well. There's still plenty more rabbits to go at, but I am freezing. It's been quite a long night. I really enjoyed it, and it's the first time for me using the Alpex LITE, the 4K. Really nice to use. It's specifically made for air rifles. I think this will be perfect on a sub 12. You know, I'm pushing the distance out here because it is quite a small unit, but everything worked really, really well. Really happy with this laser rangefinder on this, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed shooting it. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.